Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to your August 2025 reading. We're going to get started by getting the overall energy for the month of August. Okay, so Spirit, what do you have for Cancer this month? Okay, so you got the Chariot upright. So moving forward with strong direction for August, we have the Two of Wands. Just interesting beside the Chariot, because here you have full force, full speed ahead, yet with the Two of Wands, you're kind of holding the world in your hand saying, what's next? Interesting. Okay. We also have the Two of Cups coming up. So connections and relationships. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We had a lot of cards we pulled so far for August. Something feels out of your comfort zone for sure with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. She embodies being comfortable in her surroundings, comfortable in her own skin. She enjoys the pleasures, the material pleasures of life, and for whatever reason, it's in reverse. So you're feeling a sense of discomfort in your environment, or perhaps in your own skin, okay? How you feel about yourself, all right, Cancer? It feels a little separate from the three here, though. I'm not sure why you're moving forward quickly with the Chariot, yet you're at a standstill and questioning what's next. But it seems to circle around some sort of connections to others. There's a lot of back and forth here, okay? Like feeling a little bit out of your element, but yet there's solid connections happening, yet you're at a standstill, but you're moving forward. There's a lot of mixed messages here for August. So let's get a card that'll solidify what we're talking about. Oh, we got two. Okay, Four of Swords. There needs to be some time to contemplate for sure. This is kind of speaking on this Two of Wands coming up. And we also have the Ace of Cups underneath the Two of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There's something about a new connection, because here's the Ace of Cups, that happens to be a really beautiful connection coming in, but it makes you feel a little uncomfortable. It's almost like with this Ace of Cups, you've found the pearl. You've been searching on the beach. I'm actually visualizing someone on a beach, and they've stumbled upon a shell, and they open it up, and there's this magnificent pearl that they weren't expecting to be inside this shell. It's almost like it was by accident. So maybe that's why this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is beside the Two of Cups. There's something about this connection that is offering you a new emotional beginning, but it makes you feel a little uncomfortable. But there is a solid connection there, okay? There's, as you can see, the caduceus here, there's real healing that can take place between the two of these people in the image. There's reciprocation of feelings and understanding and being on the same level as each other. for some reason that scares you, Cancer. You might have found your gem, is what I'm saying here. But it feels like it was by accident. All right, and then with the Chariot and like moving forward, but at a standstill with the world in your hand, there's a lot of friction between these two cards. It feels like you want to move forward with something, but you kind of want to contemplate on it. And to solidify these two cards, with the Four of Swords coming up, if you can see here, he's relaxing in a boat. This symbolizes taking your time for rest and relaxation and contemplation, and really getting in touch with whatever it is you're going after with these two cards. Okay, so that's the overall feel so far for August. But let's get you some blessings, okay? There's a lot of attention around movement, but emotions as well for August is what I'm getting so far. But okay, so blessings, Spirit. Okay, what do we get here? Blessings. Cooperation is your blessings here. And again, I think this plays on this Two of Cups as well. There's the real give and take, like I said before, between two people, or between a connection anyway. Yes, Three of Pentacles. All right, and we got the Page of Wands. New sparks of passion. Okay, this could be talking about a relationship, but it could be a project as well, where you're feeling communication with others with the Three of Pentacles, and soulful connections to others that you're working with the Two of Cups. But there's still this feeling of not sure about moving forward full force or taking time to weigh your options. I keep getting reminded of the Chariot and that Two of Wands over here. Okay, but anyway, the Sun. I don't see any reason to fear this gem that you found. Okay, Cancer, it feels like this ushers in cooperation, communication, reciprocation, positivity. It's uplifting, it's empowering. So those are your blessings for August. That's wonderful. Yeah. Anyway, let's take a look at your challenges. Oops. Okay. These two flipped over. This one fell on my lap. All right, what do we got here? Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's that weighing your options thing again. You're trying to find some sort of balance, I think, between these two cards here. Between moving forward and staying at a standstill. Okay. Let's just organize these. There we go. Got a lot on the board today. All right. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So the challenge here is to find your balance, for one, between what you want to do, but also try not to let your mind take you away, all right? Living in disillusion of what reality is, actually. And we also got the Four of Swords in reverse. Something needs your attention right away. You can't rest on it. You did get the Four of Swords upright. When it comes to kind of making a decision to either stand still or go forward with something, but over here with the challenge, something else requires you to act swiftly and not take your time. Interesting. There's a lot going on the board today. Queen of Wands in reverse is another challenge. I'm taking this Knight of Pentacles and this Queen of Wands in reverse, kind of playing off each other. Don't let yourself, your doubt, your worry, your fear, rule what's beautifully coming in for you here, okay? All signs point to positivity, okay? But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, she can sometimes be ruled by the ego, okay? As she's wearing this yellow robe here, she is definitely ruled by the solar plexus, and when it's in reverse, there's doubt, there's self-esteem issues, she's unsure of herself, and she starts to look for external validation from others in a desperate way. Okay, so look out for that. And with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, if she doesn't receive that, the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles can become very critical. Think of Virgo energy when it's in reverse. Very critical, start trying to be a perfectionist, trying to nitpick at something. I would say not to nitpick at this Ace of Cups, okay, in your mind, because there is a feeling of uncertainty with all this good energy coming in. I think you're questioning kind of what to do with it, with this. He's holding the world in his hand. You have all this positivity, and you're like, what do I do with it? It's what it feels like, what's coming through. Okay, but let's see what Spirit's advice is, okay? What advice do you have for Cancer? Working with all this energy on the board. We got the World in reverse. Time to go inward, Cancer. It's okay to keep your cards close to the vest, as they say, when it comes to emotions. You are the crab, so you tend to have that protective shell. You don't just share so easily with others. But there is some sort of beautiful connection coming in that breeds a whole bunch of other beautiful cards on this table that we've talked about. But with the World in reverse, it's time to really go inward and sort out some of this doubt and fear I think you might be facing. Okay, so that you can enjoy moving full force, full speed ahead with beautiful connections. Okay, I know there's a lot of energy on the board this time around, but this is what came out. All right, Cancer. Okay. Yes, all right, so let's get you an old saying to wrap up the reading. What's a good old saying for Cancer Spirit to help them through this a bit? Okay, I'm going to go with that one there. Oh, I got two. Okay, so what are we starting with? Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Okay, that's a great saying. Again, with that doubt in your mind, don't assume something before it actually takes place. Okay? Again, with living in illusion or disillusion, don't kind of make it up in your mind before it actually happens. Okay? Or what you think is going to happen. Just kind of, I feel like Spirit's asking you to have faith and go full speed ahead with this. All right? I'm not sure where this insecurity is coming from, but there is something you need to work out here, and that's why the world is in reverse. Okay? It's time to go inward and deal with some of this insecure energy coming up with the Queen of Wands in reverse. Anyway, the second one is don't burn your bridges. Okay. That's another thing. If Spirit gives you a gift of connections, just because you're a little insecure about it, don't burn that bridge. All right? Or assume it's not going to work out. Whether it's a romantic connection, a friendship connection, a work connection, whatever this is, there's some sort of stuff that needs to be worked out mentally and maybe emotionally. Because you have stumbled upon some sort of pearl. Like I said at the beginning, it felt like you weren't even expecting it. You were just walking along the beach. I saw an image of a person walking along the beach, just enjoying the day, and they stumble upon this interesting shell, and they're like, wait a minute, and open it, and wow, what a nice surprise, right? So don't burn those bridges, okay, just yet. Just try and let life take its course, I think is what Spirit's trying to tell you here with the don't count your chickens before they hatch and don't burn bridges. Okay, Cancer? Anyway, I hope this was helpful for August. This was a lot of energy on the board, but it seems a lot needs to be said. Okay? And I hope you got some clarity, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Take care.